YouTube, what's the deal? Bearded Trucker here with another one. Anyways, so this video is gonna be mostly about 1 week review on Truck Driver Institute CDL school in Sanford, Florida. Represent all day, every day. Anyways, so right now, currently, I am in my second week. Today was my third day of my second week. It is Wednesday. By September, let me see, my September 23rd, So I'm in my second week, third day. But I want to mostly talk about the first week. I'm not really going to get in too much on the second week. First week. So, first 2 days, you will be studying and being taught everything there really is to know on how to pass your CDL permit test, in which you will be taking Wednesday of your first week. So Monday, Tuesday in the class, all week, the whole first week you'll be in the class. You won't be on the range, driving, none of that. Although Friday of your first week, they did let us drive. Well, they let us do a straight line back. They taught us how to straight line back. Easiest fucking thing in the world. Fucking cake. If you can't straight line back, this shit ain't for you, B. I'm telling you now. Anyways, Monday, Tuesday, instructor Steve. Steve is the man. Steve is awesome. Good peoples. Shout out to you, Steve. If you ever watch this, you probably won't, but Anyways, Monday, Tuesday, they will be going over everything you need to know about your general knowledge test, which is 50 questions at the DMV. They will go over everything you need to know about your air brakes test, which is 25 questions at the DMV. And they will be going over everything you need to know about your combinations test, which is 20 questions at the DMV. General knowledge, you could only get 10 wrong, so you need to get 40 right. Use the skip button. If you don't know, now you know. Skip button is your friend. It's better off to answer all the questions you know 100% are correct. Skip the ones that you don't know for sure, and then go back to those at the end when you've already answered all your your correct questions. As you answer the questions, they will tell you if they are correct or incorrect and tally up your score as you go along. Air brakes test, you have to get, I believe, 20 out of 25 correct. And the combinations, you have to get 16 out of 20 correct. So you get a little leeway, you get a little play. You have the skip button, which is great. Don't be scared, don't be nervous. It is not hard. It really isn't. As long as you pay half attention in class and have half a brain, which a lot of you don't, but you will pass. It really is not hard. I think one person in our class didn't pass the first time around. They let you take it a second time for free. Or wait, that might be wrong. They do let you take it again, but I don't know if it's free. I think if you need to take it again, it's $10 every time you take it. So you will do that Monday or Tuesday. That was a big ass fucking mosquito or some shit. I'm in my car, by the way, sorry, because like you know from my last video, I am at the hotel that the school puts you in if you pay the money. It's $100 for the entire 3 weeks, only Monday through Friday, not the weekends, so you got to go home on the weekends or find your own fucking thing. Or six with a roommate, or $600 Monday through Friday for the 3 weeks, not on the weekends, by yourself in a room, so you won't have a roommate. If you don't want a roommate, you got to pay $600. If you don't mind a roommate, $100. I went with the 100, whatever. My first week I lucked out, didn't have a roommate, he didn't show up or whatever. But now I've got a roommate. Dude's sleeping, so, you know, I don't want to fucking... You saw that motherfucker fly? Yeah. So I didn't want to wake him up, so I'm doing a video in the car. Anyway, so back at it. Monday or Tuesday, one of the first couple days, before the test though, the director of the school will come into class and speak to you guys for about a couple hours. He will go over everything you need to know and not know about filling out applications for trucking companies. Let you know how honest you need to be, which you do need to be, and kind of how not honest you should be when necessary. You know what I mean? They will also... I did this on my own before I came into trucking school. I even did it way before, like a long time ago, just because I'm that serious about this. They will get you your MVR, which is your motor vehicle record, and your criminal background check. They will give you a copy of those two. So if you do have background in either or, you will know exact dates and charges or scenarios or situations on each particular violation or criminal charge, blase blase, to put in on your application, because things like that must be honest and identical to what they are when the trucking companies do run your background and your motor vehicle record. So that's pretty cool. They get that for you. They run through the application process. They also give you like a fat ass like manila envelope full of fucking applications to a bunch of trucking companies. I suggest you fill those mother fathers right out real quick. So because as soon as you're filling them out, the next day, a couple days after, these trucking companies are getting right back at you, like boom, 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 with pre-hires and all that good stuff. So if you do it right, you should land a job before school is even over. So that's a really good thing. Stay on top of it. We're obviously here to work. Get to work. But so yeah, so they did that. First couple days we did that, going over the application, how to fill those out, got our records back, filled out applications, also went over all the stuff you need to know for the CDL permit test. When you come back from the DMV on Wednesday, if you pass, if you don't pass, you're going to go back Thursday and blase blase, you're going to take it again, and you will continue to take it until you pass. But if you don't pass on Thursday, I believe you will be held back a week, because you won't be able to keep up with the class that you're currently in, and you'll fall behind. So just add a week onto your school time. Basically, you should have no problems. They will also, when you come back from the DMV, they will do your drug test. They will drug test you. Let me repeat, they will drug test. So make sure, you know, you clean off the green, that you're not, you know, doing a little bugger sugar, you know, all that fucking highway, you know, what do they call it, high-speed chicken feed, yeah, none of that bullshit. Make sure your system is clean. And my advice is not only make sure your system's clean because you stopped smoking 30 days ago, make sure you're at least a few months clean, because these trucking companies, if you do get hired right away or whenever you get hired, whatever the case may be, just know that these trucking companies are doing hair follicle tests. Not 100% of them. You know, there's, you know, here and there companies that only do a urinalysis test. But most of the ones, especially the ones you want to be hired by, they're doing urine and they're doing a hair follicle. And they date back at least 90 days in a hair follicle. I even had an application that said that goes back a year. Well, I ain't getting that job. But no, yeah. So there's some that were talking to me on the phone that, you know, said that their hair follicle goes back 4 months. But for sure, hair follicles in general go back 90 days, 3 months. So make sure you ain't bullshitting around, because know this. When you pass your CDL permit and you take your drug test, or before even you take your drug test, you will be signing up with a thing called Clearinghouse. It's like an online database for DOT/trucking shit, So anything, whether good or bad violations or processes or things that you complete, goes on that record under your name. Everything's either under a social or whatever the case may be, but it follows you everywhere. So if you fail the drug test, even at school, it will show up on your record, your DOT record, that you have failed a DOT drug test. And so you know about this, trucking companies don't like that. So it's really hard to get a job. Not saying that it's not possible. You could still probably do it. Anything's possible, but it's going to be hard for you to get at least the job that you really want to get if you have that on your record. So you really don't want to start off on a bad note, if you catch my drift. So we did that. You're going to watch some videos in class. You'll get a 30-minute break every day. Steve's pretty cool. He'll let you out like every hour or two for like a 5-10 minute break just to stretch your legs, smoke your little cigarette. Let's see. They also do your DOT physical. A doctor will come in, or like a nurse thingy, whatever. They'll come in, they'll check your eyesight, they'll check your hearing, they will make you pee in a cup as well, check it for like sugar levels or whatever the case may be. They won't drug test you. The school drug tests you, but the DOT physical isn't a drug test, but they do take a urine sample. They take your blood pressure. You will be approved for either a year or 2 years, depending on your health or whatever they find. Stuff like that. They make you like bend over, cough. No, not really, but they make you bend over and like kneel to make sure, you could, perform certain functions or duties, whatever. Make a duty. I don't know. So that's all that. So they'll be giving you like tons of handouts, stuff like that. Friday though, again, so they let us do a straight backing Friday. That was pretty cool. That was fun. That was easy. Bill is the main range instructor. You also got Jose and Orlando. Cool guys, good guys, awesome guys. They know their stuff. I think like everybody there has got like over crazy amount of years experience. Bill's got like 3 million miles, safe and accident free. Jose's got like over 1 million. Anyways, they're cool guys. They know their shit. Listen to them. So that's going to be your first week. School, classroom, permit test, DOT physical, drug test, application process, videos, and then as long as you keep up with all that and you pass all that and skate with that, you will start doing your straight backing maneuver Friday after lunch. Oh man, fucking fly, god damn it. Anyways, it was a pretty smooth and good and enjoyable experience so far. Not saying it's perfect. Some people are gonna hate it. Some people are gonna love it. Some people are gonna think it's whatever. I'm like in between whatever and awesome. Obviously, for sure, there could be things that could be better. But there could be a lot that could be a lot worse. So I'm appreciating my journey and experience here. It's pretty cool. I can't complain. School, just so you know, does financing. If you don't get approved for the loan, you're gonna have to get a cosigner. So I am now in my second week, 3 days into my second week. Monday of your second week, I'll give you like a full second week review during my third week, so we could talk about, I could tell you about everything about my second week, but you'll start driving straight up on your second week. Start driving and all your backing maneuvers, and I mean, they're drilling you. Like, it's not a slow pace. They're cramming a lot of shit down your throat. But it's cool. I'm learning. Everything's going pretty good. Got a little nervous with the double clutching, but it's all working out. Like, it's coming to me, no problem. I'm not worried about it. But yeah, all in all, good experience. You're gonna like it. You are, as long as you're here for the right reasons. You're here to learn. You're here to get your CDLs and, hit the road. They're gonna help you do all that, Just so you guys know, if you guys got any questions, concerns, anything, you could comment below. Please, if you wouldn't mind, hit the subscribe, like, all that good stuff. The bell, notifications, all that good stuff. But yeah, man, this is my second video. It's not new to the YouTube thing, but new to the making videos. I'm not in it to get famous and rich or anything like that. I'm just in it to, just share my experience, just like all these other truckers that make trucking videos. It helped me a lot. It really did. It helped me a lot. It inspired me. It taught me. It did a lot, So that's what I'm just trying to do, I'm trying to help other people. I'm trying to just also, document my journey, for me in the future and for my kids and family and stuff like that, so others could see and, all that good stuff. So I hope you guys got a little bit of something from this video. If not, maybe next time. But until then, y'all mother truckers, be cool, be safe, and I shall see you at the next video. Peace.